Hey guys, it's Eddie Burke, and this is Eddie's Bar at the Improv podcast with a little bit of a pandemic influence because number one, we're not at the Improv, and number two, we're not at a bar or my bar, and we are doing what we can to make up for the time that we've lost. Right now, we're just kind of like trying to figure out a way to go because basically I'm technically challenged. So it's a little bit difficult for me to figure out all kinds of things to do. But I just wanted to keep you informed and let you guys know that we are working on keeping the podcast going. And we will have a guest up and running for you next week and continue from there. It's been a little bit of an issue for me, not for Mike. Mike knows what he's doing, and he doesn't have a clue. He's trying to
faking it. I'm faking it pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out exactly where microphones go, where USB ports go. Anybody that ever helped me has to go like, what an idiot. I've had people lead me through Zoom, and I can't even do it. But I'm getting there, slowly but steadily. So anyway, Mike and I are going to get an episode up by next week. And like I said, keep going. Mike has been busy. Eddie's been just sitting here trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, busy. Pretty busy. Waiting for each day to end so it can start over again tomorrow.
Between the two of us, it looks like neither one of us is shaved.
I know. I'm thinking about that.
Started.
No haircuts either.
No. I mean, you can't tell with me, but it's like, as far as the beard goes, I'm kind of enjoying seeing what I look like, if I look like Santa Claus.
I like it. I like it.
It's going to be interesting, but what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to give you one little story about the improv so we don't kind of like skip anything. That way back when I started, my very first experience with Bud Friedman. I had just met him briefly, and I had started working at that time, which was like the back bar, which was this little 2x4 service bar, right where the kitchen is right now.
You wouldn't know it was there if you came to the club.
No, you wouldn't. It doesn't. There's nothing there that shows that. I don't even think Bud remembers that it was there, or Mark, but it's like I'm serving drinks. I'm a little bit nervous because it's my first day there. I'm doing the service bar, and Bud walks in and he goes, "Do you know the price of limes?" And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to tell me a joke. This is a joke. And I said, no. With a big smile on my face, and he goes, well, they're expensive, so cut them smaller. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. I mean, and then he just walked away in Bud's inimitable manner. But anyway, Mike, what have you been doing while this whole thing's been going on?
Well, still doing my podcasts, but I'm sad that we have not recorded an in-person Eddie's Bar at the Improv podcast. I miss it.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've already got a guest lined up.
Okay, good. We'll hook you up with Zoom then this week, and we'll start doing some Zoom things until things get back on track, when they get back on track, if they get back on track.
Right. Well,
it's going to be fascinating to see what happens with the clubs and stuff, because I heard some other club owners talking about how they're going to lose 50% of their seats just to keep people farther apart, the same thing that restaurants are planning on doing. Yeah. And it's going to be a funky situation.
I know. I was speaking to Ali Reza today. And,
oh, nice.
And basically he said it's going to be a challenge when we do go back, in terms of just how we're going to function, because people are not going to be allowed at first, again, to sit too close to each other, at least for a while. So everybody's going to probably lose at least 50%, if not more. So we'll see what's happening. But
Disneyland was talking about taking everyone's temperature when they came in.
Okay.
I mean, for real, getting the forehead thing and just checking every single person.
Yeah, well, that I get. I don't know. I have no idea anymore with this whole thing, what's going on. But I mean, that's one way to go. The other way to go is to just limit the amount of people that you have in. I don't know how Disneyland's going to do it. I mean, they're going
I
to.
don't know how theaters are. The Improv, we can just move the tables farther apart. How is the
Right.
theater going to do it that have seats that are bolted down?
They're just going to have to cover the seats that you can't sit in, probably, or something. Who knows? But anyway, besides your podcast, you've been working on other stuff too, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of video work and trying to get my butt in gear and work on the movie. And I'm finally getting out of this. I don't know. I was kind of frozen for a couple of weeks. I couldn't do anything. I had
Yeah.
no ambition, and it was just like this weird, startling, not knowing what's going to happen and when it's going to return and when when I can socialize with people again, because I miss that a lot. I miss driving over the hill and hanging out at the club for a little bit and talking to people, talking to you. I miss it a
Yeah.
lot. And I talked to Judd Apatow a couple of days ago on the phone, and he said he had the same issue. He said a couple of weeks of just sitting around doing nothing. He said he's finally starting to get back into the swing of things and run his company.
Yeah, I think everybody's, reacting a little bit different, but along the same trail as that, because, I mean, for me, the first couple of weeks, I was like just getting a whole lot of shit done here at the house,
Wow.
and then like I kind of
Very
hit a wall.
impressed.
Yeah, then I hit a wall and was like doing nothing, but now I'm back at, getting things done. In fact, my poor wife is like, I can't believe she's putting up with me 24/7. It's like, will you sit down? Will you stop? Do you know what you're doing? And I'm going, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I just got to keep moving. But
I hear that from a lot of people saying, I'm stuck inside with my family, especially people that have young kids, and they are climbing the walls, man.
I cannot imagine how people are. I hope all you guys are dealing well with everything, and I hope you're all well and safe. It's crazy. Everybody's dealing with this differently, and we're still not anywhere near done.
No, and that's the problem. Yeah, that's the most frustrating thing to me, is not having an end in sight. Like, are we not going to go back to the Improv for a month? Are we not going to go back for 2 months or more? Or
well, it's my guess, and from talking to him, is like it's Ali Reza. It's not going to be at least till the end of May. I mean, they're hoping it's the end of May.
Yeah,
and even then, it's like you said before. It's the amount of income is going to be quite substantially declined.
Yeah.
For everybody, but I guess we're all just going to have to adjust it to what is it? What's that saying? The new normal.
Yeah. How's your diet?
Actually, I'm not doing too bad.
Because all I'm doing is eating all day and all night.
I am too, but about 3 or 4 days ago, I just said I gotta stop, and I've been walking every day, at least 2 miles. So have you been walking?
I've been walking, but I've been driving places to walk. I've been driving out towards Simi Valley and finding empty. I got kicked out of the Costco parking lot yesterday out there. Well, it was empty, and I went, I'll do 3 laps around Costco, and then the security guy comes whipping up. You can't do this. It's private property. And I was like, oh, you're just kidding me.
I do. We drive to a park over here, and we walk on the trails, because I was walking on the streets, and it's too hard on my back. So we found one of our local parks that has a dirt trail, and it's much better. It's also much nicer. So
it's kind of funny when I walk in my neighborhood, because there's a lot of people out in this neighborhood in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're walking on the sidewalk and someone's coming, one of you inevitably goes into the street. And it's kind of weird. But
it is. It's weird, but at least, both of you or one of you is paying attention to the protocol. Because
it's much better than 2 weeks ago when I would go for a walk. It was a standoff. Like, I see someone coming, I'm like, who's going to move? Am I moving or is he moving?
Well, I think it's going to happen is that the longer this goes on, the less attention people are going to pay to to protocol. It's like everybody's getting so frustrated. If I do go out and I happen to walk by somebody, okay, I'm not moving. It's just everybody's getting frustrated. We don't know what to do. We don't know, don't touch this one. Don't touch that one. In my young age bracket. People my kids are worried about coming over if
Yeah,
they
I
ever, if, you
understand.
know, so it's all kind of crazy. But we'll make this a short mini thing, pandemic episode, and we won't actually call it an episode, but it's kind of an informative message to the followers of Eddie's Bar. And we will be back next week, and we will start from there. So guys, Mike, thanks. You guys have a great day. Everybody be well and stay safe. And we will see you next Tuesday.